Good morning, New Light Baptist Community Church family. 2 Corinthians 1:4 says, "Who have comforted us in all our tribulations, that we may be able to comfort them in any trouble. With the same comfort, we ourselves are comforted by God." I want to take this time to invite you to become a part of a brand new ministry at New Light Baptist Community Church called Express the Love of Christ Ministry. The first thing we will do, we will invite people to join our ministry. The second thing we will do, we will look for opportunities to express the love of Christ to members and non-members. A good opportunity would be, for example, a person who just got their first job. Another example of a good opportunity would be of a person who just lost a loved one. A third opportunity would be of someone that's having a rough year. The third thing we will do, we will fill that person's mailbox up with 30 to 40 and 100 heartfelt greeting cards. Check out this next video and see how we will do that.
We'd love to send cards and gifts to everyone, but we're on a budget and we just can't afford it. And add to that the time it takes.
It just doesn't get done.
I have lots of customers. How am I supposed to stay in touch with all of them?
A card? Like a real paper card? Seems kind of old school to me.
When do I have time to run to the store, pick out a card, fill it out, address it, stamp it, run it to the post office?
We don't want to be forgetful grandparents.
We want to be heroes.
But it's not easy with all those birthdays.
Send out cards change the way I do business. You'd be crazy not to use it.
Now we can send a card for 1/3 of the cost we could before.
And we can even add a gift right from the computer.
And I can do it when I have the time. I love it.
Send Out Cards has turned me into a guy that absolutely sends out greeting cards. And it's helped me grow my business and has made me a total rock star with my family.
Send Out Cards has revolutionized how the world sends greeting cards and gifts. With this amazing system, you can choose from thousands of greeting cards, add a personalized message, and even a photo. You can also include a gift. And most importantly, once you click that Send Card button, Send Out Cards prints, stuffs, addresses, stamps, and takes your card to the post office the very next day. Imagine the surprise when someone you care enough about to send a card or gift opens their mailbox to discover you remembered. It all starts with that Send Card button. First, your card is printed on the highest quality printers, cut, scored, inserted into an envelope, sealed, addressed, verified, stamped, and then delivered to the post office. And best of all, it all happens within 24 hours of you clicking that Send Card button. No more driving to the store, trying to find the right card from a narrow selection, finding postage, and getting your card to the mailbox. Send Out Cards has made card sending fun and convenient right from your computer, any time of the day or night. Need to send 100 personalized thank you or birthday cards? Want to add your own photos to those cards? It's just a click away. Don't you want to be known as the thoughtful person who always remembered to say thank you or happy birthday? Send Out Cards has created a system for you to be that person through cards and gifts at a fraction of the cost you would normally spend. Send Out Cards works on a point system. You purchase points and then use them to send cards. For instance, a standard 2-panel card costs 2 points, which is 98 cents. A 2-panel card with as many pictures as you would like costs 3 points, or $1.47. Our $9.80 monthly subscription allows you to purchase points at our lowest retail price. There's no long-term commitment, and you can cancel your subscription at any time.
Make someone happy. Stay in touch. Send a card today.
Look, with the economy the way it is, you can't afford not to use Send Out Cards.
To all the other moms out there, Send Out Cards really is the best way to go.
Look, as sales professionals, we work hard to find our customers. You want to keep them? Use Send Out Cards.
I'm telling you, man, you have to try Send Out Cards. Just go send a card.
If you're like me, you don't forget. You just remember late. Send Out Cards will help you to get it there on time.
Are you ready to build better relationships in your personal life or your business? Then get started right now. If you're still not convinced, take send-out cards out for a test drive today. You're going to love the way it feels.
At a Treat 'em Right in Tampa, Florida, Cody gave us the opportunity to write a card to the first person that popped into our heads. And for me, it was my sister. My sister was facing some serious health challenges at that time.
I've been battling kidney disease ever since I was 5 years old. Now I'm 36. Unfortunately, my 4th kidney transplant failed, and I'm now currently on dialysis.
So as I'm writing the message down, my heart starts racing. I mean, literally like it's gonna burst out of my chest. And the notion pops into my head that I need to share this card. I'm handed the microphone and I read the card. And I felt just compelled for context reasons to share briefly her story. Right then and there, Cody stops immediately and he says, "How many of you people would want to send this young girl a card?" Instantly, I see all these hands start to raise up. And I'm floored at this point, just at the reception of people wanting to do this. 30 seconds back in the room, I'm looking up at 2 huge 20-foot screens that has my sister's name, her birthday, and her address. And I'm humbled and I'm literally in awe. On the ride home from the event, I was excited about what had happened that day, so I called my sister just to talk. I didn't want to tell her too much of what had happened. And unfortunately, she gets on the phone and she's upset.
I remember that call so well. I had a lot changing in my life, and obviously from the 4th transplant failing, that means back on dialysis in a few weeks, and I was extremely, extremely upset.
So in the middle of the afternoon on her birthday, I get a text from my sister and it reads, "LOL. What have you done? I will call you when I'm done reading capital ALL, all these cards."
As I was opening all these cards, one after the next, all I could do is cry, because all these people, I didn't even know, and yet I saw how much people through these send-out cards can care, love, and be so kind to a person.
When I got the call from my sister, it was nothing short of magical. I heard in her voice such excitement and such positivity, and she was thrilled beyond measure. And for me, I couldn't have felt any better myself.
It made such a big difference in my life.
Send-out cards is making a difference all across the world. But for me, it's allowing and helping me become the person that I want to be.
Roland is 16 and he's starting his first job at Taco Bell. And I received a call from Minister Josh Armstrong, and it was very overwhelming and very sentimental to me, because it was just showing my son that when you make accomplishments or you try to set little goals in your life, that someone has really acknowledged it. And it really touched my heart, because when you're young, all the little things count, that somebody is really looking out for you, or somebody cared to just say, you know what, man, you can do it. So I'm looking forward in the future that he can make a lot more accomplishments. But I just want to thank Josh, Mr. Armstrong, for just reaching out with his car service and just touching my son's heart. And I felt very blessed and thankful.
Okay, I'm just so thankful for what I received in the mail. It was a package from Send Out Cards, and on it was a picture of a loved one who had just gone home to be with the Lord. It was so wonderful just to open it and see her beautiful face. And the wording inside was so personal and intimate. It was a great blessing not only to me, but to my family. the contents of the package was also very special. Brownies that everybody loves. So again, send out cards. I say thank you for a job well done.
Thank you so much. The send out cards was just beautiful. It was a picture of our dear friend who passed away, and it was a beautiful picture of her and beautiful words in a card. It just made my day. I framed it now with the flower, and I'm going to keep it for a keepsake forever. We love send out cards.
We'd like to thank you again on my behalf and contribute to Big Holly's Barbecue. Thank you again.
Thank you.
There you have it. Express the love of Christ ministry at New Light Baptist Community Church. Today we're looking for 12 people to help us begin this ministry and to start this ministry. So immediately after service, meet me at the front of the church, and we'll take about 5 to 10 minutes and show you how you can get started with us. So we can show the world that we are not a church that just talks about the love of Christ, but we are a church that expresses the love of Christ. God bless you.